Welcome to this 7 words, 7 questions video presentation. I'm the Reverend Dr. Allan Kramer-Moyer. I offer these Lenten reflections on the 7 last words, 7 questions, in grateful appreciation for the opportunities I've had through my years of ministry. Lent has always been a spiritual time for me. Traveling into the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights and wrestling with my inner demons has helped me discover personal insights and spiritual truths. It's customary for many Christians to use this time to reflect on Jesus' 7 last words spoken from the cross. The 4 gospel writers, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, each record words that Jesus spoke from the cross. None of the 4 Gospels record all 7 words. Each records the words that are consistent with the theological message of his Gospel. For instance, Mark and Matthew record Jesus reciting the words from Psalm 22, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Luke records other words, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do," spoken to the soldiers and bystanders at the foot of the cross. The words, "Today you will be with me in paradise," spoken to the penitent criminal beside him. And the words from Psalm 31, "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." John the Evangelist records 3 other words. "Woman, behold your son, and son, behold your mother," spoken to his mother Mary and his beloved disciple John. The words, "I thirst," and the words, "It is finished." These 7 last words, spoken from the cross in the midst of Jesus' crucifixion, echo through the ages. But imagine what it was like for those persons gathered at the foot of the cross, those individuals who first heard these words spoken from the lips of our dying Savior. Morton Kelsey, an Episcopal priest and professor of religious education at Notre Dame University, has done just that. He wrote a book imagining what 7 individuals at the foot of the cross might have heard and how it changed their lives. In his book, The Hinge, Kelsey imagines 7 imaginary individuals, how they might have received these last words, and the profound impact they might have had on each of them. I invite you to join me and reflect on each of Jesus' 7 last words through Morton Kelsey's imaginary characters. At the conclusion of each session, you will be asked a question to reflect on. 1 question for each word. 7 words, 7 questions. I hope you will join me in listening to how Jesus' words might speak to us this year. Have a blessed day.